And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. On the wing, Daniels. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And a deep three from Young. No good on the quick three.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, BA. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Young. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Green. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Whoa!
Wow!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Here's Young. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their first foul shot of the game. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games. And there's the ability to finish for Ricochet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
And it's Green missing. Young inside. Good. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's Moody. The quick look, no good that time.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team the win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not. Here's Young. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Young misses. The Warriors leading. Here's Podziemski. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Young with the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Young. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. the new group getting ready for the Warriors. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Payton. Hield with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career. Guys like Buddy Hield, knockdown shooters, they are in high demand around the league.
Here's LeVert. There's the drive.
Did you see that, B.A.? Just an emphatic tomahawk slam.
Wow, just pure power right there. And the shot goes in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's LeVert. He got a piece of it.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
And it's good for 2. Hawks trail by 5. Here's LeVert. Here's Rizachet. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the team. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the wing man. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Niang outside. And there's the drive. Warriors with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Counted. Jackson Davis has got his first 2 points. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's LeVert. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 8. Kuminga with it, and it's Mann picking him up. Payton's shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Atlanta with possession here. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Well, LeVert is willing to put his body on the line, doing whatever it takes to get past the foul and score.
Free throw no good for LeVert. And the Warriors with possession. Fires from 14. Green. Excellent D there from Capella.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Buffkin. Three-pointer, no good. The Warriors lead by 8. Pajemski with it. Now LeVert defending. The shot by Pajemski, no good. On the wing man. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the board.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Team starter.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink it.
You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Dieng outside. Down low. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Substitution for your Hawks. Jalen Johnson.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the paint. Pajemski. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Atlanta shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw is good. Young.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Payton's shot is good.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. That one a little long. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. Free throws good. Young. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Young. The Warriors lead by 4. Inside. Here's Curry. Rejected by Okongwu. We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Young. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Nice work at the line so far. Going 5 for 5. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Warriors lead by 3. Curry with it. Now Okongwu defending. Curry, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
And he's good on the second. And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as much as 10. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
The Warriors lead by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pajemski. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Offensive rebound. Here's Okongwu. Uses the glass on the layup. Okongwu's gotten his second bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Warriors leading. Pass to Green. Can't cash it in from close range. And here's Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. For the tie. Pajemski grabs the board. Outside Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Johnson on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And yeah, this is the fire Young brings to every game. He won't let a foul stop his shot.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So it's the Warriors now. The lead is 2. Pass to Green. Shoots over Okongwu. And it's Green missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Daniels for the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Daniels has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Moody. That shot, no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
They're just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Pass to Curry. Shoots over Okongwu. Misses off the right iron. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. It's stolen by Green. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Butler's shot is good.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
He does not get the second one. Curry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Here's Young. Driving to the basket. And he makes it on the layup. Young's got 27.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Risache. Defended by Pajemski. Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Johnson.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. He knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
And so Curry nails both of them. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Left side Johnson. Pass to Capella. And they get it back. And here's Nie. And the shot goes down. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
LeVert. That one drops for him. LeVert's got 6 points.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
They get it back. Outside Kuminga. Here's Payton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce. He's got 6.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
The shot by LeVert, no good. For the lead. Up again. No luck on that one. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team sport.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
2 shots.
Both free throws good for LeVert. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Atlanta on top, leading by 3. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. To the middle. Here's Krejci. And they pick up 2. Krejci's got his first basket.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Whoa! Kuminga! Putting on a show out here.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. They grab their own miss. Outside for LeVert. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. That shot is off. Looney with some nice D. Here's Curry. Gets gets the bucket and the foul. That's on George Niang.
Looking unstoppable. Even the foul can't hold back Curry's shot.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
LeVert. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Hield. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's LeVert. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Here's Krejci. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Gary Payton II.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Podziemski. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Moody. Moody gets one inside.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
Outside man. Outside for LeVert. Fires for 3. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Krejci. Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Pass to Capella. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Green. And the Warriors with possession here. It's a 1-point game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Mann. That's foul number 2 for him. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Allie, thank you. And Butler inside.
And some extra effort from Butler on the glass. He wasn't going to quit on that possession.
Young can't hit. The Warriors lead by 3. And it's Moody penetrating. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
They need this. Young. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
He takes it in. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Money.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Here's Young. And he buries it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one.
He can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
On the wing, Daniels. Back to Young. Count it!
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Moody. Rebounded by Johnson. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Team score.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risache as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player? Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
This is goes 2. Stack it together.
Now here's Young. Missed it. So it's Atlanta picking up the win.